Well, it's pretty evident that unions are still needed in the U.S. Workers certainly need some ability to collectively bargain. The middle class continues to shrink. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. And unionization has been pivotal in creating the middle class in this country, and certainly going to be pivotal in maintaining the middle class going forward. It's no doubt that workers given an opportunity would take that opportunity to organize if given a level playing field and a fair opportunity. The problem is, indeed, as you said, the laws are tilted toward the employer and against the individual. There's a certain amount of coercion and intimidation that's allowed to exist, threats against unionization, against leaders within organizing campaigns, and those things tend to temper people's willingness to stand up and for their own rights and the rights of their fellow workers. We remain successful organizing. We're organizing across both the U.S. and Canada, and we'll continue to organize across both the U.S. and Canada. There are circumstances where certain employers may not use the same levels of intimidation and threats that others do. Workers are given a more level playing field and a better opportunity. In those cases, we're successful. And there's cases where people just have gotten fed up and they just don't believe anything the employer says, and they say, look, I'd rather not have a job than not have the ability to be represented. So we're certainly, in those cases, in a position to go forward and win. It's a mixed bag. Organizing is a challenge. It's always been a challenge. It will always be a challenge, but we're out there working at it every day to provide people an opportunity to collectively bargain for their own group within their own facility, and that's what it's about, and that's what we're going to continue to do. While we've not been particularly successful in the tire industry in the last 25 years, it's not that we've given up on organizing in the tire industry. We continue to have communications at almost all, if not all, non-union facilities with employees that are there that know and understand the benefits of organizing. It's an ebb and flow. It's hard to organize in an environment where you've had substantial plant closures, both in unionized and non-union facilities. It's certainly not specific to unionized operations. As the industry has shrank, organizing opportunities are harder to come by. But we will continue to play in the arena, and we certainly think that there's a real opportunity as we see some of the foreign ownership coming in from Korea and particularly China, and whether or not they will be able to manage the cultural differences that they're bringing from their home countries into the U.S. workforce.